In this paper, we present a unique robotic fixturing device that can adapt its clamps locations to a workpiece. The device is driven by an external driver, either a static external driver or a gripper driver. Each external driver includes a universal wrench connected to a DC motor and a distance sensor used for homing. During the homing action, the fixturing device, named SIMJIG, rotates. Then the location of the clamps can be recognized as local extrema of the sensor's samples. The workpiece data is received as an STL file. To choose a grasp configuration, we use Monte Carlo optimization method and the wrench space sphere radius grasp quality measure. Next, motion planning is done. The fastest way to reconfigure the SIMJIG is analyzed to adjust it to a chosen workpiece. The position of each clamp is corrected separately by aligning with the gripper driver. When force is applied toward the SIMJIG's center, the lead screw is detached from the SIMJIG's gear train. When the force is released, a spring returns the lead screw gear into the transmission. This design enables control of all the clamps' degrees of freedom, using only 3 actuators. Unlike the clamps, the centering clamp does not have a spring, and its pinion is always meshed with the primary gear. This difference enables closure of the clamps and the centering clamp simultaneously on the workpiece. Typically, a jig in a production line fixes objects from the same model repeatedly. In this case, there is no need to restructure the SIMJIG. Only a few final actions are required. Firstly, placing the workpiece in the SIMJIG. Then, aligning the centering clamp with the gripper driver. Connecting the centering clamp's lead screw head to the universal wrench tool. And finally, radially closing all the clamps and the centering clamp on the workpiece. The SIMJIG system can rotate the bed while fixing the workpiece and function as a turntable. This is an advantage in the case of complex assembly tasks, such as putting a gasket in a lid. The workspace of this type of action is not fully accessible without using a turntable. The following simulation shows how the usage of the SIMJIG as a turntable significantly reduces the required workspace for this task.